Baby, they thought you would have been done gave up by now. They thought you would have been done gave up by now, but you ain't gave up. You still going. You still pushing. You still pressing. All they little schemes, tricks, traps, plots, plans, everything that they planned against you, everything that they spoke against you, none of that stuff ain't working. And so they like, dang, how she still going? How can I get her? How can I tear her down to make her feel bad? They still trying to get you to feel bad about setting boundaries, about saying no to them, about going in a different direction. They trying to stop you from working on this new thing that you're working on. They trying to stop you from progressing forward. But little do they know is you unstoppable now. Okay, put it in the comments as you come on this video. I am unstoppable, honey. You unstoppable and can't nobody stop you. They can't stop you with their silent treatments. They can't stop you with their little manipulation and gaslighting, whatever it is that they trying to do. Because you see straight through it now. You learn how to set boundaries. Don't you know that bound people hate boundaries? They hate boundaries. Bound people hate boundaries. Put that in the comments too, because we're finna talk about it. Bound people that ain't got no boundaries, they probably don't even know how to spell boundaries. They don't even know what a boundary is. They'll never respect your boundaries because they are bound, right? They refuse to look in the mirror. They refuse to change their wicked ways. They refuse to forgive people. They refuse to stop gossiping. They refuse to stop doing all this nasty, negative, demonic, evil stuff towards people. They ain't got no boundaries. They walking around here going whichever way the wind blow them. They don't have no structure in their life, no boundaries whatsoever. So they think they can disrespect everybody else. And that's one of the reasons why you ended up attracting the type of people in your life that you've attracted that just run over your boundaries. They don't respect your no. They always manipulate you out of your no and negotiate you out of your no. You attracted those type of people because that's what you was used to. Growing up, being around all your family members, all the people who you were raised around, all these people, they had no boundaries. They didn't know how to say no. They didn't know how to say no to disrespect. They don't know how to set a boundary and say, no, you're not finna talk to me like this. No, you're not finna manipulate me. No, you're not finna gaslight me. No, you're not finna change my mind on this. They didn't know how to do that. And so that's the way that you were raised. That's the way that you were raised to think. Like you thought that was normal. And so you accepted it into your life. And if you grew up and you finally start to realize, okay, these people been bullying me my whole life. These people been walking all over me and I've been accepting it. I just been tolerating this toxicity. Like since you've been doing the work, you're starting to see the toxicity around you. The toxicity that's going on in your bloodline. The toxicity that's in that relationship that you're in. You starting to wake up now. The toxicity on that job. Whatever it is. The environment that you're in. You starting to see it. You woke up. You finally woke up and you like, oh no. You finally starting to see your worth. Okay, you starting to know who you are, know your value, and these people can't get over on you like they used to. And they like trying to figure out, they scratching their head trying to figure out why you ain't gave up yet. You used to give up. You used to give up. But you learn how to set boundaries. You learn how to set boundaries and say, no, I'm not tolerating this no more because I see straight through you. Yeah, I see straight through the mess. I see straight through the manipulation tactics, the silent treatment, the gaslighting, trying to make me think I'm crazy. You believe yourself now. You believe what it is that you think, what it is that you see, what it is that you experiencing. You believe in that now. And nobody can turn you away from that because you know you're not crazy. And now you're starting to see all the toxicity in these people, in your family members, in that relationship. Okay, at that job, in that environment, in that friendship, wherever you at, you starting to see these people true colors. And you're like, yeah, this ain't normal. This ain't for me. And you set them boundaries because you know, hey, I can't go too far. You cross that line now, you might get the ugly side of me. The side that I done did away with. Now you listen. And so you set that boundary because You not trying to cross that line, and you don't want nobody else to cross that line. So you like, no, I'm gonna draw the line. This is where I draw the line right here. Okay, put that in the comments. This is where I draw the line. You drew that line in the sand, and you said, ain't nobody finna cross that line, and I'm not gonna cross it either. I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not finna go back and forth with you. I'm not finna do any of that. Because it's a waste of my energy. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my power. And everything that belongs to me is precious. And I'm not wasting it going back and forth with no demon. I'm not wasting it going back and forth with nobody that's toxic. All right? So understand that bound people hate boundaries. They are so wicked and so sloppy in their ways, like what they do, and they think they can just disrespect everybody and step all over everybody and walk all over people. Like they think they're gonna do that to you, but you say ain't no more of that. You're not tolerating that no more. You're not tolerating that no more. It's like you keep going harder and harder. You keep going and you keep going. They don't know which way to turn. They don't know what to do now because you see straight through their mess. That they don't even know what to say to you. They don't know what to say to you. They can't say nothing to you because you see straight through it. You see straight through it, and you ain't tolerating their disrespect no more. You're not tolerating them talking to you all kind of ways, doing anything and thinking you just gonna not call it out. Yeah, thinking you gonna keep on enabling it, talking about so, oh, that's just how they are. Yeah, no. You ain't going for the mess no more. And so you set them boundaries and you say, yeah, you ain't giving that to me. I don't want that. And now you the villain. Now you mean and nasty. Why? Because you set boundaries. You ain't tolerating no disrespect, no mistreatment no more. They wonder they wonder why they evil ways ain't making you give up, ain't making you stop, ain't making you back down. It ain't making you weak no more. They like, dang, it seems like what I'm doing making her stronger. Yeah, it is. It is. It's pushing you. It's pushing you even further. It's making you go harder than ever. And you're doing everything in your power to stay away from these people. You're doing everything you can to get from around these people because you know they're not no good for you. They ain't no good. They ain't no good. And it's amazing to me how people will try to play on your intelligence for so long, thinking that you just ain't gonna wake up, thinking that you just gonna be dumb and oblivious and gullible forever. No, the answer is no. Okay, you finally woke up to the truth. You finally start building your relationship with God, and you start seeing the truth for what it is. You start walking in your truth. You start walking in your authenticity. You start walking in love and positivity and just spreading it, like sharing your goodness with the world, sharing your goodness with everybody else, and just showing people love because that's who you are on the inside. And that helped you like open up to the truth, like to see people's toxicity, to see what these people dealing with, what they battling with, what they going through, right? And you have a compassionate heart, you have a forgiving heart, yes, but that don't mean tolerate somebody disrespect over and over again just because they your mama, that's just because they your daddy, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, auntie, grandma, grandpa, friend, spouse, whatever. You ain't letting nobody run over you no more. And so they trying to figure out, dang, like, why it ain't working? Why what I'm doing ain't working no more? You don't tell them nothing. They don't know what you got going on. They think you broke. They think you struggling. They think it's the same way it used to be with you. They think you depressed. They think something wrong with you. Like, all the stuff that you went through before that you struggled with before you actually came to clarity, you came to a life of peace, you actually built your relationship with God. Before all of this, you kept failing. You kept trying it over and over again, and you kept failing at it. But now, it ain't none of that no more. It's like you keep going higher. You keep elevating. You keep leveling up because you believe in yourself, because you know your worth, because you know who God created you to be. And you ain't letting nobody come against that. You ain't letting nobody speak against that. People want to speak word curses over your life and you ain't letting it happen. It ain't happening, Captain. Okay, put it in the comments. It ain't happening, Captain. Okay, it's not happening with you. You set them boundaries, man. And that's the big thing with these narcissistic, toxic people. You got to set boundaries. These people hate boundaries. So anybody with boundaries, they going to respect your boundaries. Somebody without boundaries, they not going to respect your boundaries. They going to disrespect you. They going to get mad. Okay, they going to throw a tantrum when you say no. When you say, I'm not tolerating this. They going to get all, what's the word? Irate. They gonna get all out of character, all out of, listen, because they can't hide for long. Like, they can't hold on to that little facade, that mask that they be putting on to try to like pretend to be nice. Yeah. Nice ain't one of the fruit of the spirit either. So it's easy for you to get angry. It's easy for you to hop up out of that. When you're kind, that's just like your heart. That's who you are. And you carry the fruit of the spirit. You walk around with that and you start saying, okay, no, I'm not going to tolerate these type of people in my life. I don't want to deal with that. And so you start saying, no, yeah, like, I'm not going to tolerate you talking to me like that. I'm not going to tolerate you butting in my conversation and interrupting me while I'm talking. I'm not going to tolerate you projecting your negativity onto me. I'm not going to tolerate you speaking word curses over me or my kids. I'm not going to tolerate it. And people think you're the bad person now. They're trying to make you out to be the bad person because you said no. You simply said no and you drew the line. You ain't tolerating nobody mess no more. And that's setting a boundary. You ain't got to be rude. You ain't got to be mean. You got to be nasty. You ain't got to be none of that. You don't. You don't. But when you say no, people going to call you mean, nasty, rude. Hey, why? Because that's what they got on the inside of them and they're projecting it onto you. They never had nobody hold them accountable for their toxic actions. They never had nobody tell them, oh, you being nasty. Like, you need to go check your heart. No, you ain't finna talk to me like that. They ain't never had nobody tell them nothing like that. And so they trying to make it like you crazy. Everybody else around them been enabling that behavior. Everybody else around them been allowing them to speak them word curses over them to stop them from progressing. Little do you know that these people were the reason why you were held back, because of the mindset that they got. You had them cultivated that mindset too, and you were operating in it. You was operating in the same thing they was operating. They had you confused. You was over here trying to think your way, think in a whole different direction, but they had you manipulated and up here in the head and confused and twisted all up because of the stuff they were telling you, because of the lies, they limiting beliefs and all that conditioning that they got on the inside of them. Yeah, they had you messed up. Until you finally got a mind of your own, you finally got a thought process of your own, you finally start doing the work on yourself to reprogram your subconscious mind, and you learned the truth. The enemy wanted you trapped and caught up in a lie your entire life. And before we come to Christ, before we actually accept Christ as our Lord and Savior, we be living a lie. That'd be a whole false identity. That'd be a false identity. And people don't realize it until they be like, oh, I had a spiritual awakening, or I woke up. When you hear people say that, like, they waking up to the truth. A lot of people waking up to the truth. You one of them. You waking up to the truth now. You see that what's been going on around you is a complete lie. It's a scam. It's a scam. And so you finally said, yeah, no, we ain't finna tolerate this no more. What? You start to see actual healthy people, like people that are actually healthy. They know how to communicate. They know how to express their feelings. You started doing it. You started doing it with your kids. If you got any kids, you started doing it with, the people that, like, new people that may be coming into your life. You see other, like, new people knowing how to communicate, knowing how to express themselves, knowing how to just connect on a deeper level. And you started to look around at the people that were close to you, the people that were connected to you just like, something wrong with y'all. Something is really wrong with y'all. But you got to understand that these people doing everything in their power to try to stop you and block you and delay you. That's what the enemy wants anyway, to stop you, block you, delay you, distract you from what it is that God got for you. He want to hold you back. And so he send them toxic people, them People with that little small mentality, he had those people in your life to make you feel small, to make you think small. God wants you to think big. God wants you to feel big. You are big. You are powerful. You have a purpose. That is huge, right? That is so huge. And the people that the enemy using, they available for the enemy to use. They don't want you to know who you are. They don't want you to ever see who you are. They don't want you to ever see and know your worth, your value. Know that you got something powerful on the inside of you. Why? Why? Because they never understood the power that they carry. They around here living a lie. Same mindset they had 20 years ago. Still got that same mentality. And think somebody want to be around it. Not nobody healthy. Don't nobody healthy want to be around nobody toxic. Don't nobody that's on their healing journey want to be around nobody that's over here hurt, unhealed, traumatized, and projecting that negativity on the other people. Yeah, no. So you set them boundaries. And you understood your worth. I'm proud of you for that. I'm proud of you for that. Okay? So understand these people over here still trying to figure out how they can get you, still trying to figure out how they can attack you, still trying to figure out how they can make you feel like crap, still trying to get you to back down from what it is that you're pursuing, what it is that you're trying to embark on or start doing, or whatever it is that you're trying to embark on, whatever it is that's new that you are trying to do in your life. They trying to stop you. They trying to figure out how to stop it. They plotting, they scheming, they planning, but it ain't gonna work. It don't even work no more. Okay, put that in the comments. It don't work no more. The enemy gonna do all he can, baby, to stop you, but it don't work no more. It do not work. So you might as well just give up. Just throw in the towel, devil. Okay, throw in the towel, cause it ain't gonna work no more. It don't work no more, right? The people, the people that you had a soft spot for, baby, that spot ain't soft no more. You learn how to love them people from a distance. You forgave them without even forgiving them in their face, without even verbally forgiving them. You did that with God. You did that with God. And so you ain't worried about nothing. You ain't worried about nothing. You let them people go. You let them people do their own thing, do whatever they gonna do, and you let go of control, because you understand that you can't control these people. You can't do nothing about their toxic behavior. All you can do is be an example, love them people from a distance, and go mind your business, period. And they don't want you to do that. Okay? So continue to set boundaries. Don't tolerate no mess from these toxic people. Don't make no excuses for them. Don't be enabling that toxic behavior. Like, that's what they want you to do. They want you to sit down and let them step all over you like a rug. They want you to shut up while they disrespect you. No, ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Okay? So I want to give y'all that little quick message. That's the word for the day. Today is my 33rd birthday. Y'all, I am 33 and things are happening, y'all. I'm just excited. And yeah, I'm just excited. I'll be dropping some stuff soon. But yeah, I love y'all. And if narcissism and narcissistic people and relationships, family members, situations, whatever, if that's something that you're trying to get through, that you're trying to work through, and you having you need a little pick me up, you need a little help doing it, I open my one-on-ones back up. I also created a bundle called Healing After Narcissism. You can go grab that. It's at the link. It'll be in my description box below. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all so much. I thank y'all for sewing into my journey. Your Cash Apps, your Venmos, your Super Thanks, your PayPals, everything. I love y'all so much, and I appreciate it. Y'all just don't know how much I appreciate it. Okay? It's helped tremendously, and I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all my family. I don't just consider y'all subscribers. I consider y'all family, because y'all always returning and listening to my videos, leaving heartfelt messages and sweet comments. And sometimes y'all email me, sometimes you'll leave a comment or whatever. But I love y'all so much. Yeah. I'll tell y'all more soon. But yeah, I love y'all so much. And I will be talking to y'all in the next video. Leave me a happy birthday, Shan, in the comments. I love y'all. Talk to y'all soon.